Each week, U.S. Bank brings us stories of inspirational athletes who have overcome adversity in their lives to succeed in school and in sports.
And a really amazing story this week. Kiara Biagini joins us now with the story of a Lowell runner and what he does to succeed.
Robert, the life of a runner is often a solitary effort, just you against the clock or against your competition. For Ethan Fung, running is a team effort where his vision of success is different from all the rest.
On your marks, set.
The feeling of running is very freeing. It makes you feel sort of invincible when you're going fast and you can feel the wind in your face.
Set.
You feel like you're flying almost.
Running gives Ethan Fung a purpose. This para-athlete is one of the best in state and has a dream to become one of the best in the world. Ethan sets his bar high despite his special circumstances.
I am legally blind and I've been diagnosed since I was 10 months. And I can only see very dim outlines. And I have light perception, which means I can tell the difference between light and dark and sort of like in between.
Ethan is able to run a full 400-meter lap without any help. When you throw in other competing runners, it becomes difficult for Ethan to run his fastest while staying in his lane. His guide runner and teammate, Nathan Chamberlain, makes this possible.
So Nathan is my running guide, and what we do is we have to run together and we have this string that attaches each of our fingers. He runs on my left lane. He makes sure that I do not go onto the wrong lane.
Nathan also helps Ethan keep pace with verbal cues on the distance to the finish line.
Come in a little bit, halfway, 3/4, and we're done.
The two runners started working together 1 year ago.
There you go. 3, 2, 1, go.
When we started working together, it was definitely rough because when you run with somebody, it's a really big adjustment, and it was just a long learning process where we just had to realize that instead of running with our own form, like the way we wanted to run, we had to run in sync, because that's one of the most important things, is that we do not ruin our rhythm. Because when we run together, we have to run as one instead of running as two people.
Many of the track meets leading up to section and state championships do not offer para events. So during the regular season, Ethan competes against athletes who do not have disabilities.
Like a lot of times at the meets, we're running with everybody else. There's not always, or not usually, a special division for blind athletes or athletes with disabilities. So we're just, like a lot of times we'll be last by like 5 seconds and he doesn't care, and he's just a pleasure to be around because he never complains. He never says, oh, you should have done better that one, you should have, like he's never ever done that. And so it's just really positive.
Andy Leung has coached track and field at Lowell for 30 years. He encouraged Ethan to come out and represent the Cardinals in the track and field para division.
You almost sometimes forget that he has limited vision. There are times that he'll run intervals and he's not touching anybody. He's just following. I think he senses his teammates where they are. He senses where he needs to be, and he just goes with it. So I think it's a lot of it is no fear of what he's doing and trusting in his teammates as well. He's just simply remarkable.
Ethan and Nathan are both excited to put their hard work to the test at the upcoming section and state para championships. Ethan hopes to be a role model for other impaired athletes who are hesitant to give sports a try.
There's not too many of us, and I'd really like to see more athletes come out and just help themselves with their confidence and their fitness. It makes you feel like you can do things on your own, and it makes you feel like independent. And I think that's a very important part of who we as disabled athletes want to become.
Ethan's courage as a blind runner is humbling. His fearlessness allows him to do what he loves at the highest level of high school track and field. Ethan's partnership with Nathan is a giving relationship, helping Ethan fulfill his vision of success.
It is so selfless of Nathan to take time away from his own track and field to help Ethan compete. The two have become such close friends, and it's just so amazing what Ethan is accomplishing.
Yeah, and for them to work together as a team on the track and do all that is just, it's a wonderful thing.
It's outstanding.
Thanks, Keith.
And such great kids, too. They are amazing. So Ethan is our Be Human Inspirational Athlete this week. To nominate your favorite inspirational athlete, download the Be Human app in the App Store and use the tag Inspirational Athlete to share what makes your nominees so inspirational. Be Human is humanizing social media. Be human, inspire, and be inspired.